I think it's just a variety of leadership that we have. Whether it's juniors or seniors, we all step up to the plate to help our underclassmen. As far as preseason, we know the ropes as far as what we have to do and in order to get ready for the season. So to have everything in line and guide our freshmen and our sophomores as well about like the hard work and dedication that it takes to get to the season and really play well and um, leave it all out there is just what's necessary from us.
I think knowing what we were able to do as freshmen, and kind of not having such a great year like that last year, it doesn't necessarily put a lot of pressure on us, but there's definitely that extra motivation of wanting to get back on top and wanting to get another ring. But at the same time, we're kind of taking it one game at a time, one practice at a time. We're just trying to play together and do what we can to get there.
The way last season ended wasn't ideal for us. Typically, we wanted to go further like we did freshman year, but it didn't turn out that way. However, those things happen, so we want to come back this year more disciplined. Granted, it was the same team twice that we lost to, so we just need to really buckle down on the little details in order to win and continue to win like we have done previous. So that's our goal for this year.
Having a smaller team, we have 13 girls right now compared to 2 years ago having 18 kids, is a lot different because we're getting a lot more reps in practice. We're getting to know each other more and how we play.
Yeah, in terms of having more guards in practice, firstly, it's definitely guided our season where who we are is more of like a running team, more of a fast team than a big team because we are primarily guards. Um, in terms of practice, it definitely has increased the competition at that position. I know like some days we'll split up and like we'll have just guards because we're so guard dominant. And I think it really brings a unique competition to practice because every day we're going out there competing for playing time, competing against each other, trying to make each other better. And so I think that's changed the dynamics in the way that we go out there and compete every night with each other.
Sarah has done a lot of work over the summer. You can really tell that she was really in the gym working on her layups, post moves, all that stuff, and it really shows in practice. She's doing a lot with the ball right now, so that's really big for us, especially because we lost a bunch of bigs. Joey, she's one of our bigger guards. She also plays the 4 or 5 depending on matchups. She brings a lot to the table. She's very versatile. She can drive, she can post up, she can shoot, so she brings a lot to our team because you can never really guess what she's going to do. It's always different depending on who's guarding her. That's really good for us as well. Kaylee Gaudier, she's getting more minutes this year, which is really big for us because she's worked a lot over the summer as well. You can really tell. She's very disciplined on defense. On offense, she is a really good screener, which is what we need because it helps us get open, and she's done a really good job of just getting in work and being really disciplined in practice as well.
Something that's really stood out for me is Rachel Tuckus. She's all-time huge hustler. She's on like every loose ball. She rebounds like crazy, and she's really not that tall, so that shows a lot. And that's something that we need because grit is a big word that we use for this year.
So I know that Coach Coleman, who's new to our staff, he definitely is more with the post, but he's been a really knowledgeable person to have and to ask questions to. I know Shalise is more on the guard side because she was a point guard. So it's really nice having another person you can go to and get advice from and ask questions and can help coach you and stuff. And Coach Swerka is kind of in between. He'll do both. It's just nice having other people that you can go to get second opinions.
After these first 3 games, I think we've definitely learned that when we play together and when we get rhythm shots, we can be really dangerous. And when we all are out of our own heads and playing as a team, we're really great at what we do. I think we've also learned that great defense leads to great offense. So we're just trying to figure out that defensive part because we know our defensive part is correct, then our offense will also fall.
I think the expectations for this year's team is the same as every other year. I think that we want to compete for a LEC championship. I think in terms of having a lot of upperclassmen, it's definitely that we all take a leadership role and that we all can contribute. and teach the underclassmen what we know since we've all been here longer than they have. And I think having that leadership will really be advantageous for us down the road to win a championship.